Hello friends, welcome. The topic I have taken today for understanding the treatment and change in case of change in PSR is Kahani Mein Twist. Kahani Mein Twist. We are going to learn the alternative treatment in change in PSR. For everything, whatever treatments we do, there is also an alternative treatment and we'll be learning about that. So let's start. Treatment of goodwill. We have learnt in our previous understanding that for treatment of goodwill, the gaining partner has to pay to the sacrificing partner, and we pass the journal entry gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account. This is very important journal entry, and you should remember this. The treatment of goodwill, which is valued at the time of reconstitution, the gaining partner has to pay to the sacrificing partner according to the gain done in the business. And for that, we calculate the value of gaining and sacrificing partner according to the gains and sacrifices out of the total goodwill valued, and we pass this journal entry. Let's proceed further. Let's understand this with an example. ABC at present share profit and losses in the ratio 5:3:2. They decided to share future profits and losses equally with effect from 1st April 2020, and the goodwill of the firm has been valued at rupees 90,000. You are asked to give journal entry. So the old ratio was 5:3:2 and the new ratio is equal of the partners, and the goodwill is valued at 90,000. So in this case, we have to first find out the sacrificing ratio. The formula is old minus new. So A का old share था 5/10 and the new share is 1/3. So after subtracting that, we get 5/30 as a sacrifice. For B का old ratio था 3/10. Now he is going to get 1/3. That is the new ratio. So he is gaining by 1/30. His gain is 1/30. And for C, it is the situation of gain for 4/30 part of the profit. So here we can see that A's sacrifice is equivalent to the gains of B and C. That will always be the situation. Wherever we have gain of one partner, that will be equivalent to sacrifices of other partners. Whenever we have sacrifices of one partner, then that will be equivalent to gains of partners. So here we have 5/30 gained by A, and B and C have gained in ratio 1/30 and 4/30, whereas A has sacrificed 5/30. So we'll calculate the amount and pass the journal entry. B is to be debited with 1/30 part of 90,000, that is rupees 3,000. C is to be debited with rupees 12,000, being 4/30 part of rupees 90,000, and to A's capital account 90,000 into 5/30, 15,000. So this is the journal entry which we have to make for the treatment of goodwill in case of change in profit sharing ratio. Now next, we have learned the accumulated treatment of accumulated profit, losses and reserves. The journal entry in case of normal treatment we have already discussed, that is reserves or accumulated profit account debit to all partners capital or current account, and that we do with old ratio. Now here is a twist in the story. If you are given the statement that the partner decide to carry the reserve in their books, or the partners do not want to distribute the reserves or profits, then again the journal entry is to be done for that also. They cannot carry their reserves or accumulated profit as it is without doing any treatment, but the treatment will be different and they have to pass the journal entry gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. And this is similar to the treatment which we have learned for goodwill. Okay, so moving further, let's understand this with the help of an example. We are given a question: X, Y and Z were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 3:1:1. With effect from January 1, 2020, they decide to share future profits in the ratio 2:1:1. So earlier profit sharing ratio was 3:1:1. Now the new profit sharing ratio is 2:1:1. Now further we are given, for this purpose the goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 1 lakh. So we know the treatment of goodwill, that it is gaining to sacrificing. Then we are given general reserve and past accumulated profit, that is P&L, appears in the books at rupees 40,000 and 10,000 respectively. So here we are given general reserve and profit and loss balance. So unless any other information is given, these accounts are distributed among partners in their old ratio. But here comes kahani mein twist. We are given further, partners are not in favor of distributing reserves and accumulated profits. So if the partners do not want to distribute reserves and accumulated profit, we cannot distribute by passing the entry general reserve to ABC. We have to do the alternative treatment, which we have discussed right now. Further we are given, you are required to record the change by passing a single journal entry. Now the treatment which we discussed for reserves and accumulated profit, in case the partners do not want to distribute, is gaining partners debit to sacrificing partner. And the treatment for goodwill is also gaining partner debit to sacrificing partner. So by combining the treatment of all the three amounts given, we can pass a single journal entry gaining partner debit to sacrificing partner. Let's see the solution. The goodwill is valued at rupees 1 lakh, so that is to be taken. General reserve, we are given the balance 40,000, that is to be taken. Accumulated profits, we are given 10,000, so that is also added. Total amount to be adjusted is rupees 1,50,000. So for this 1,50,000, we have to do the treatment in the books of accounts. Now let's see the calculation of ratios. The old profit sharing ratio was 3:1:1, new is 2:1:1. So X ka, if we take 3/5 he was getting earlier, now he is going to get 2/4. So his sacrifice is 2/20. For Y it is minus 1/20, that means Y is in a situation of gain. And for Z it is again minus 1/20, he is also gaining. So here the gains of Y and Z are equivalent to sacrifice of X. So what we'll do, we have calculated the total amount of goodwill, general reserve and accumulated profit, that is 1,50,000. We'll calculate the parts of 1,50,000 according to the gains and sacrifices of the partner. Means 1/20 for Y and 1/20 for Z, and they are to be debited with that amount, and 2/20 of 1,50,000 is to be credited to X. So now see the journal entry, that is Y's capital account debit, Z's capital account debit to X capital account with 1/20, 1/20 and 2/20 of that 1,50,000. So this is the single journal entry to be passed for goodwill, reserves and accumulated profits. Okay, now let's proceed further. We have learned the treatment of revaluation of assets and liabilities. In that we discussed that all the assets and liabilities are to be revalued, reassessed, and the profit or loss of revaluation is distributed among partners in their old ratio. Now that is the journal entry for normal treatment. If there is a profit, we pass the entry revaluation account debit to all partners capital account, and if there is a loss, we pass the journal entry all partners capital account debit to revaluation account. Now here again we have kahani mein twist. If the partners decide not to change the values of assets and liabilities, means they do not want to do revaluation of assets and liabilities, they do not, or you may be given the statement, they do not want to record the altered value or new values in the books, or you may be given that they do want to carry the old amounts in the books of accounts of assets and liabilities. So these all mean same. In this case also, we pass the journal entry gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Now let's see how, with the help of an example. Okay, here one point is to be noted. If the result is revaluation loss, then in that case the journal entry will be reversed. You have to pass sacrificing partners capital account debit to gaining partners capital account. Now let's have a look at the solution. Let's understand the question first. X, Y and Z are X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:3. The partners decide to share profits in equal ratio with effect from 1st April 2020. And the following adjustments were agreed upon. Land with a book value of 5 lakh was valued at rupees 3 lakh. So old value of land is given, new value of land is given, and there is an increase of rupees 3 lakh. Second is plant with book value of 8 lakh was valued at 7 lakh 20,000. So in plant there is a decrease of rupees 80,000. And furniture with book value of rupees 1 lakh 20,000 was valued at rupees 1 lakh. So there is a decrease in the value of furniture also of rupees 20,000. Then we are given kahani mein twist. The partner decided that assets and liabilities are to be shown at their original value in the new balance sheet. So beta, whenever we are given this statement, we have to do the treatment according to the situation, like treatment gaining to sacrificing. We cannot pass journal entries for revaluation. So here we have profit on revaluation rupees 3 lakh. The revaluation of plant was resulted in a loss of rupees 80,000. There was decrease in the price, and the furniture was also decreased with rupees 20,000. So these losses are to be subtracted. So this resulted in a net profit on revaluation of rupees 2 lakh. How? 3 lakh minus 80,000 and minus 20,000, that is 2 lakh. Now let's see the ratio. X was getting 2 by 5 and Y was getting 3 by 5. Now they are going to share equal. So X resulted in a gain of rupees of 1 by 10, whereas Y was having a sacrifice of 1 by 10. So after that we have to pass the journal entry. So of that rupees 2 lakh profit, we'll calculate 1 by 10 for sacrifice and gain. X was in a gain of 1 by 10. So 2 lakh ka 1 by 10 is to be debited to X. X capital account is to be debited with that, and Y's capital account is to be credited with that. So journal entry will be X capital account debit to Y's capital account, being adjustment entry made for profit on revaluation. So I hope with the help of this video you are able to understand the concept of the kahani mein twist when the treatment is to be done in an alternative manner. Thank you.